Most people do not delegate effectively. We bark out orders for sure at some time. But to really develop people from an onboarding standpoint, not just a delegation perspective, but mentoring people or assigning tasks that require a certain level of expertise. Remember, you have to know your audience. So delegating could take various forms of who your audience is. It could be a new hire, it could be someone who you're adding some particular task to or project. But the key here, and very quickly, once you identify that audience and you're focusing on mentorship, you're focusing on some level of succession planning, right? And so the key here is knowing your audience. And remember, the conversation that came up today was about, well, Rick, I had to suffer, so they have to learn also. Well, think about that proposition, because remember, you're coaching someone and you're onboarding someone, and or you're assigning something that has to be done effectively, efficiently. There's got to be an ROI or ROT, return on time. And the key is, how do you minimize that learning curve? Do you want someone to scrape their knee that many times? And we know taking risks and learning and being able to problem solve and critical thinking, we know all those different things. However, in the interest of time, the ROT piece, the key here is being able to mentor people in a way that you share your best practices to minimize and collapse time. So with regards to managing ambiguity, problem solving, decision making, you want to instruct, you want to give notice of these particular tripping points that people may encounter so that they're able to learn from them and anticipate looking for ways to problem solve and coming to you if they need to. Your counsel with regards to some decision or some critical factor with regards to what they're doing. I think you understand the gist. The takeaway from this, when delegating, when mentoring, when assigning a particular task, minimize the level of disruption, ambiguity, and learning curve so that person can problem solve and learn from your experience. That's the takeaway from today. I hope that's helpful.